As I said a few minutes earlier, Kyrie Irving is my comeback player of the year.
What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And Stephen A. Smith continues to prove why he is a clown and an industry plant as well. But before I continue to elaborate on that, I want to ask you guys to do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for the love and support. Let's get back to it. Stephen A. Smith, man. This goes to show you guys that everything that Cat Williams said, Jason Whitlock, Kwame Brown, all of the ex-NBA players or athletes who can speak their mind because they have their own income and aren't afraid to just tell it like it is. Stephen A. Smith and Uncle Shay Shay continue to prove to me why I do not like this show. Because these two are the same two black men who went at another black man for his religious beliefs, scolded him for not wanting to take the jab, and all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith, not Shannon Sharpe. I think that Shannon Sharpe deeply does not like Kyrie Irving, but I think that Stephen A. Smith, they just have to choose a side to debate. And Stephen A. Smith is a media pundit, man. He does not rock Kyrie Irving. Stephen A. Smith goes on air, right, and wants to reclaim Kyrie Irving. What do I mean about reclaim? Well, Stephen A. Smith, man, when it's good to celebrate a person, he's going to celebrate it. When it's bad, he's going to come down hard. But now that Kyrie Irving has had a clean, solid season for the most part, he's been out of the media. He seems happy. He seems joyful. He's playing the game that he loves. Stephen A. Smith wants to claim him again as the comeback player of the year. Yet Stephen A. Smith wonders why a lot of athletes do not like him. Let me show you guys why.
I mean, how many people can get over $30 million a year for doing your job a quarter of the time? For getting off most of the year. You missed 53 games. You got bounced out in the first round. The playoffs are going on now. You home, watch it. Watch it. After refusing to get vaccinated and as a result missing games and all of this other stuff. You see how comfortable that brother looked? I mean, damn. I didn't look that comfortable when I was in the islands for vacation.
Now, you guys see, he'll do anything to get a laugh. Even if it means tearing down another brother, another black man. And Stephen A. Smith, and like most black men, Ryan Clark, who I do not like as well, Shannon Sharpe, they try to go on TV and act like they're so pro-black. These people aren't pro-black. Look at this guy. He just claimed Kyrie Irving. Look at how he spoke about Kyrie Irving. And if you guys grew up around the conditions I grew up in, that's a no-no. You can't talk down on me like that just for clicks, right? You can't talk down on me like that to impress your employers. You see, Ryan Windhorst in this clip right here, he's literally laughing. Because what they're going to do, they're going to hire the jackass, the industry plant, to scold their own people. He knows how to stay in his position. He's a privileged man in America. So what do? They hire media pundits like this, an industry plant. Hey, we need you to go and make a fool of yourself, but also make a fool of Kyrie Irving and make us laugh. We like when you yell. We like when you use big words that you really don't know. We like to use you. Yet, because the money is good, fattening those pockets, this is him not claiming Kyrie Irving, right? Coming down on him hard, all because of this man's decision, right? You got people out here who decide to be with the same sex, but you support that. You got people out here who decide to be atheists, but you support that. You got people out here, Jerry Jones, who is your best friend, but a picture resurfaced where he was literally denying black little boys from leaving a diner. But guess what? You don't joke about that. What you do is joke about Kyrie Irving and his decision, right? What you do is when it's time to pile on top of somebody like Kyrie Irving, Stephen A. Smith is going to be the first to do it. Any man that's that obsessed with the love of money, which is the root of all evil, to serve his masters, isn't free. Stephen A. Smith isn't a free man. First of all, they work him like a dog. 2, he serves his master. Yet Kyrie Irving, who I love people who are free-minded, stand on what they believe, and don't care. Because to me, Kyrie Irving stood on his 10 toes, all 10, did not care about the money he was missing because his purpose and his value was more important. That's why you have all the Israelites, the Hebrews, or all this stuff that, that I don't know the context of all of it, but he has a lot of support from not only that, the WNBA, and a lot of communities, a lot of black communities, because he is a very bold man and you will not break him easily. Stephen A. Smith is broken very easily. So if you guys thought that was something, how about we go back and revisit this one?
Sadness. It's really hard to see and witness a grown man with his level of intelligence be so incredibly tone deaf. What in God's name would make him think that he is somebody that deserves to be in a room with management?
You see, the same way you think that you deserve to be on TV talking about his game, and you literally scored half a point in your first college game, and that's the only thing that's been recorded that we know of, if that was you. You know what I'm saying? So Stephen A. Smith, just because you on TV and you have a voice doesn't make you right. It doesn't make you right at all. But you guys, I'm just showing you guys an example of how Stephen A. Smith operates. You see that Kyrie Irving, man, when he was down, when the whole world turned on him, he stood his ground. He faced it all by himself. Stephen A. Smith palling on him. Skip Bayless. And it's something about this type of look right here that I despise. I really don't like Greeny either, because he talks real fast, but he's a slick person. He's a very slick man. It's something about this I don't like, because what it says is puppet master. Look at this. Look at this bass mouth black man Stephen A. Smith versus this guy. This guy is in control. This guy is out of control. He's in control of him. Okay? He knows that he can't go as hard on another black man because the time we live in is going to be a whole big situation. But what are they? They will hire and constantly for Stephen A. Smith to keep his job and to be making all of that money. He has to go and act like this. He has to go sell his soul. So it was cool to pile on Kyrie Irving when he didn't take the jab, when he stood up for his religion and literally only spoke on something that was released on Amazon Prime. Jeff Bezos got no flack for releasing this because Jeff Bezos is in control, like Greeny right here, right? They're not going to say anything to him because his power can reach Stephen A. Smith in ways Stephen A. Smith knows. But they didn't say anything about Jeff Bezos, who has to sign off on all the things that is on Amazon, Amazon Prime, Amazon Movies, all of it, right? He got nothing. But not only did the world of Caucasian males come down on Kyrie Irving, so did black men like Stephen A. Smith. So when Kyrie Irving was down, this is the Stephen A. Smith we got. Kyrie Irving comes back up, and this is the Stephen A. Smith we get.
Because, as I said a few minutes earlier, Kyrie Irving is my comeback player of the year.
As you guys can see, man, this makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Because now, Kyrie Irving is the comeback player of the year. Oh, must-see TV, box office, having a great year. No, Stephen A. Smith, what he's doing is just giving you something to talk about. You know in your heart you don't rock with Kyrie Irving like that, man. You know that. You can say we're friends, you can say we squashed it, but nobody trusts you, Stephen A. Smith, because you put money first before your family, before people that matter. You're chasing the dollar, and you are a corrupted soul. And you do things like this when you have a fetish or you aim to make money in the worst ways possible by tearing down other black men or men in general. You don't hear Stephen A. Smith coming hard like this on other Caucasian males, not even international players in the league get, all of the disrespect that Stephen A. Smith spews from time to time. So now that Kyrie Irving is on top again, living his life, happy, out of the media, just seems like he's happy. Stephen A. Smith wants to come and claim him. As soon as Kyrie Irving does something that Stephen A. Smith disagrees with, he's going to come down hard. And we all know this. So you guys weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Kyrie Irving is one of my favorite players in the league. And not because of his playing style. We all know that his handles are beyond crazy, out of this world. but I love rogue people. I love people who really practice the First Amendment and really are fearless and really don't care about the backlash. So anybody that's like that, I'm going to support. Even if it's something that I may disagree with, there's going to be some type of commonality to it. Like, I'm going to respect you for who you are. I might not like you, or I may not even like what you're standing up for, but hey man, if you gonna stand 10 toes down against all the odds, stand your ground and still have a thriving career, you gotta tip your hat to that. And I'll end on that. So you guys weigh in with your thoughts, comments, and concerns. How do you guys feel about Stephen A. Smith claiming Kyrie Irving as the comeback player? How do you guys think of Kyrie Irving basketball season has been thus far? Weigh in like you often do. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys find any value in my videos, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button for future content. Thank you so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.